Yep. And you know Mayorga gonna come out swinging. They balance. Throwing punches. Yep. Tito. Tia, you used to watch Trinidad fights. Woo.
Some defending, but some catching. Two body shots for Mayorga. Right hand over the top, and another. Trinidad is trying to get out of the first round and survive Mayorga's onslaught for the moment.
Yeah, we're just trying to get his pacing.
Hopkins offers a left hand, taking advantage of the counter punch opportunity. Mayorga looks as though
get in his range.
Oh, he is. He's definitely got to keep coming. Good right hand by Tito.
Hard right hand lands on the button. Tito manages to take it.
Yeah.
What about the impact of Mayorga's punch?
Get into the boxing match.
Oh.
Yep.
Hit me. Hit me again. He said he would take that left hand, and he took it.
Someone who's ready to
Because when you can see the punches coming, you can take it.
You heard him.
Trinidad lands a straight right hand. And another right hand. And now Trinidad with the uppercut. Brings the left hook. Reached out Mayorga with another right hand. And now it's Mayorga taking the punishment.
Mayorga's tired.
He got tired. He's pretty.
Yeah, and Tito's taking him apart now. Wow. Yep, all that stuff he talking, man. Boom. Left hand.
Dominating almost the entire first round. They ended around. Trinidad got in his.
Them right hands, them straight rights. They're taking him apart. He was so worried about the left hook, he forgot Trinidad got a right hand.
Take the same punch as a middleweight as he did as a welterweight. He doesn't seem like he's in shape when he fights at middleweight. He never breathed this hard during his earlier fights at welterweight.
Devastatingly accurate down the stretch of round one. Wound up landing 29 out of 55 punches in the round. 25 of those 29 connects in the last minute of the round. Mayorga was 19 out of 84.
Tito's accurate.
Now the only bleeding at the nose, so this is getting a confidence killer.
Tito got his range. And once he figured out his range, he was done. He got the angle, the range, the counter punches are coming. You see everything Mayorga's gonna do. Popping the jab, round two. Oh, straight right hands. See, Trinidad ran track. Oh man, he could have been a track star running in the mountains. So he ran miles, dude, in Puerto Rico. So that's why he always stood the way he did, stand on a mark like a track star. So his legs was always built to keep going, man. It was like the energy level, the way he changed angles in the ring. People never gave him credit for his boxing, man, in the ring, as far as his movement, because he knocked people out. But it was because of his footwork.
Reaching with the right hand. Now he gets closer to throw the right.
Accurate counter punching. Tito was smart in the ring, man. Man carried the sport of boxing. See, look at him getting on the toes, changing the angles.
Countering effectively, picking his spots, landing where he wants to against Ricardo Mayorga. Mayorga's landing some big shots in return.
But Mayorga's definitely tired. Tito beat his body a little bit. He'll definitely be better off in this fight.
Mayorga lands twice, the left and the right. Trinidad seems able to take Mayorga's punches now.
Good right hand.
In the middle.
Hey,
Mayorga dropping his hands. Trinidad just firing away.
Yeah, his left hook was sweeping. It's like a sweeping left hook. Woo! And if he throw that left, man, it comes with so much power behind it. The way Trinidad swung it, it was like an axe.
The Hagler Hearns of the new millennium. Let's see what happens in round 3.
For Trinidad, after such a long layoff, to be able to stay in there at that pace.
Yeah, and they always would raise your arms. So that's what they would do in track too. So you can get more oxygen in your lungs.
You gotta use the jab and raise your hand. Raise your right hand.
This is why Trinidad didn't get tired in fights. Y'all never gave him credit for that either. Boom. Straight right hand. Uppercut.
Superior technique.
Yep. Techniques, man. It was great.
Tough fight like this. Perhaps that will be the difference.
I do that too. I know Hopkins cheated when he beat Trinidad. I watched that fight 1,000 times. And angry each time. All he did was cheat and fight dirty the whole fight. He headbutted Trinidad like 16 times. And he wouldn't give Trinidad the rematch. That's why I never respected Hopkins. Trinidad wanted a rematch because he knew he could beat Hopkins. He was like, everything went on with 9/11. He was supposed to fight Hopkins after this fight. He came back for Hopkins.
He said, well, one or two little changes is that he's moving a little better from side to side. He used to be able to stand right in front of the opponents because he had such confidence in his power.
He's moving just enough to disrupt some of Mayorga's offensive onslaught. And he took that right hand, which landed right down the pipe.
And he's taking all his punches very well now.
And he lands on the
Oh, wow.
and Mayorga takes those punches and comes right back. Huge left hook by Mayorga. Tito walks right through it. At this moment, it's clear that Trinidad
Oh, that guy, yeah, he had the big money. One with the cigar. Yeah, he was at every Trinidad fight, sitting right there, man, betting the money.
beginning to javelin more on him, exploring the boundaries of his technical advantage over Mayorga.
He's like, I watched those old fights all day.
Little movements with the feet, a refinement to Trinidad's game.
Mm.
Trinidad's glove touched the canvas, and there's the first knockdown of the fight.
Trinidad does not appear to be affected by the punch. Not
Let's see
at
if
all.
he was early. And if Mayorga lost the first 2 rounds, he may have just even the fight. They're not knockdown.
Now, Trinidad's called a good left uppercut coming in.
In that first round, it was probably like a 10-8 round for Trinidad.
This time Mayorga misses over the top. Trinidad moves over the counter. Trinidad is landing his left hand as though it's a laser. Beautiful.
Jab was tearing him apart. Trinidad wasn't worried about that. He was like, man, just get me back on him.
Huge right hand coming under by Mayorga. Felix swings and misses with a big left hook. A knockdown in round 3 for Mayorga.
All right. Mayorga got a knockdown in round 3.
I gotta see that again.
That's a slip. That was nothing. You posted your singing video here? Oh. I thought you posted it on your page.
Going left uppercut on the overhand right over the top. Karceno put on the ear and knocked it pretty much off balance, but his glove did touch the canvas, so that.
You still sound the same.
Let's get him an uppercut and an overhand right over the top. It was a shot behind his ear, but since his glove touched the canvas, that is.
Oh, you should see the other tape, the other earlier part when you ain't had the teeth. Talking about where's Connie and Larry? I was like, oh my god. Oh man. Man, this fight was not finna go to the card. I knew my money was won. And I was like, Trinidad finna stop him.
He's throwing beautiful straight punches tonight.
That jab is stopping him right in his track. His dad wanted him to stop moving so much. His dad's like, look, you moving too much. Just stop. And just beat him up. Stop and beat him up. Papa Trinidad.
Because he limited himself to only throwing 13 power punches in round 3. A round in his Mayorga threw 43 of them. Felix is boxing more than we might have expected at this point in the fight. Big left hook by Mayorga.
And he's boxing very smart here.
Big uppercut by Trinidad. Boy, Mayorga's got a beard and a half.
Woo.
Dead tight, Jim. One bite shot.
Oh.
Really heavy now.
You open for that left hook.
As Trinidad has had over his career, he tends to become a head hunter. That's not bad because he's landed some beautiful head shots tonight, but I mean, he can make it easier on himself if he goes to the body.
Is the 2.5-year layoff potentially a factor in his not remembering to throw the body shots?
No, he wasn't throwing body shots before he laid off. You know, like, can this fight go on at this
Yep. Oh.
Gets affected first. Mayorga will got last, so all Tito has to do is not get caught by a surprisingly good shot, and he'll stop Mayorga later on in this fight.
Oh, I hope so.
Tito will remember sooner or later.
Oh, good right hand. I would invite you if this was a stream yard. This is just a regular live stream.
While Tito is mustering power on his straighter, shorter punches.
Oh, counter left hooks. Downstairs, there's the body shot.
He comes back with an uppercut. He's dead tight.
Yep.
And that's why he came out swinging after Felix touched him up the right.
This is one of the most amazing fights we've seen in a long time for fighters who are at the elite level of the sport.
But as they go to their corner, Roy Jones' observation is quite apt. Mayorga was exhausted. He's out on the stool. Rookie, come on, champion. He sees him coming right-handed, and now he throws a left middle shot, which we wish he'd been throwing earlier. And you can tell that shot hurt me over. He pulled the arm down right to the spot.
Yeah. Left to the body, man. That surprised him. Trinidad was off 2 years out of retirement, came back to take this fight with Mayorga. The most dangerous man in sports. Nobody ever beat up Mayorga. Nobody until this fight. Mayorga was coming out this round trying to prove a point. Yep. Oh man, New York was crazy. All Puerto Rico was in that building. Right there. They had it swamped. Oh, Trinidad jab is tearing them apart. And the left. Look, he's keeping his hand up trying to protect. Look. Tito! Mayorga swinging wild. Trinidad in this round 5. This is where he really opens it up. Oh, that short left right there. What did it? 50 seconds in this 5th round. Oh, straight right. There's a left. There's a left. Power jab. Another left. Oh. Oh. Yeah, he backing all the way up. Oh. 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 Oh, another counter left. Oh, 2 of them. Straight right. Oh, oh, God, they could have stopped this fight here.
Yeah, they should stop.
Oh, man, he's beating the crap out of him. Oh, man, they should have stopped the fight. Oh, man. Beat him up. Mayorga was the bully of all boxing at this time. Trinidad was gone for 2 years and came back and was like, I know when a fighter is scared of me. That guy is scared of me. The way he's talking, the way he's doing all this, blah, blah, blah. That guy is going to get knocked out. Trinidad knew he could knock him out. Man, it was brutal. Yeah, that was about 45 unanswered shots. He threw, man. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that guy, he kept betting on a knockout for Trinidad, so he needs to fight to end in a knockout. That guy that sits right there, he bets on a Trinidad knockout. He put big money down. There you go. This guy. He's always there, man, betting big money on Trinidad and winning, man. I was like, I don't know what that Puerto Rican guy does for a living, but you ain't telling him he ain't going to the fight. He had a whole section, him and his boys.
Going from one side of Mayorga to another. Boy, he's really not worked on something in these 2.5 years. It's there.
Trinidad has weathered the storm. And Mayorga can continue to stand up under the barrage. The question then becomes, will he get a second wind of some sort? He hammers Trinidad with the right hand.
Woo! Oh, caught him with that straight right coming right in. Oh. Smoker should have stopped this fight. Smoker is known for letting the fight go way too long.
Against those left hands. Yeah. Where he going today?
He took a TKO in his first debut, a three-way punishment. And he's still standing here, but the accumulation of punishment is ongoing once again.
Smoker thinking about stopping him himself. Look at it very close now. Smoker will let the fight go as long as he sees a chance for the fighter taking the punishment, as long as the fighter is fighting back.
Smoker will let a fight go about as much as any referee we've seen.
I know.
Mayorga is saying he got hit on the hip,
It looked that way.
and that is an injury timeout. Trinidad has a long history of low blows.
That can help Mayorga because he can take as much as 5 minutes. That won't help him because he's on the downside of this fight.
Is Mayorga acting? Actually, let's get back to the point.
He would have been going out in this round if he didn't do this. Yeah, just extend the fight, get him some air.
Closing fast. Here's another look.
Said it was a low blow. It was like on the hip. Look at him. He doing whatever you can to get.
According to referee Steve Smoker, as Mayorga gets a chance to recover from the low blow.
But for Mayorga, I think this hurts his eye too because now his eye gets a chance to swell even more.
The uppercut man getting a chance to work on it with the inside.
Exactly.
Man, if people bet the 6th round, man, they lost a lot of money because of this. Because Mayorga was ready to go. Now he gets to recover and all this. You see that guy act like he's in a fight. He's getting it. That man got, dude, that guy with the cigar in his mouth, man.
Tito technically trying to do that.
It looks as though Mayorga is going to make it out around 6. Trinidad now has some extra rest to fuel his battle to the center. Oh, speaking of cook by Mayorga, 2 right hands, and a body shot, and another right hand, and then trade shots after that.
I'll tell you what, I'll take on my more 10 years every.
There was a body shot in there that made Trinidad step back for a moment.
Get some water. Come on, water. When you gotta be first. Don't let him take the initiative. You be first. Hey, Tito, the right hand. That's the power. That's it. The straight right hand. That's the good one.
Yep.
You got it. Sting him real good.
Another left uppercut by Tito. It was a blazing shot, but it was one of the same shots, both that leads to the left hook. And I think that shot truly hurt him.
How did you tell?
Again in the 6th round, Trinidad landed.
Oh, yeah, Julian Jackson was hard, but man, Trinidad was crazy.
Of accurate power punching so far. Harold Lemon, how do you have it from 6? Left picture. 5 rounds to 1.
I haven't heard him yet either, Andrew.
Tito Trinidad. Jimmy, that round 5. You want it so big. I tell you, if the judge doesn't score that 10-8, I don't know where the judge will ever score it 10-8. So anyway, that'll make up for the knockout. 58-54.
Mm-hmm.
Arguing that Trinidad told him behind his head. Now he lands a big right hand. Another jumping right hand. The guy has a heart as big as Nicaragua.
Yes, he does. I'll tell you, he took to go to war with me in the
Hard right hand by Mayorga. Left hand is blocked.
You got no power in there.
Just firing away.
Right when you think he's finished, here he comes.
Mm-hmm.
As the left eye closes up.
Yeah, that boost is all he needed so he can get to the round.
I think that little break didn't help Mayorga.
I don't know if it helped him or not. I don't think it helped his eye well, but
Didn't hurt him.
no, it didn't hurt him. We can agree there.
But more and more it appears there are two critical differences in the fight. Trinidad is a guard and a boxer. And Mayorga
Oh yeah, well,
a legitimate 160-pound fighter.
That's the biggest key factor in this fight. He's not a legitimate 160 pounder. But, like you said,
thank you. I appreciate that.
Like I said,
he fights for a living. That's it.
didn't fight one of
Oh wow.
Exactly right.
Stop him.
Oh, good punch.
Uh-oh.
You know what? These boxers have been juggling all the way.
If he thinks he was really hit low, what he should do is hit that low.
When you said he got hit in the back, but you wasn't saying that Joey said that he was back.
All right? Then hit it.
Oh. Oh, that's straight right. Like his father told him, the right hand is gonna do it.
She told him show us some true condition here himself tonight, Jim, because he's throwing a lot of big punches. And that takes a lot out of the fighter.
Yeah, Trinidad threw a lot of big shots and still had energy. Still had energy. You know how many punches Trinidad threw or power shots in this fight? We were talking about this last night, man. He threw about 500 power shots. Man.
The young generation don't know about Trinidad.
Yeah,
They don't know about Trinidad.
some of them do, but
Yeah, some of them, but
yeah.
a lot of them. This was in early 2000s.
Yeah, like 2004 or 5, but
It's on his butt cheek, but it's a bad shot, and he can't walk away like that, but it is a bad shot. It was low and it was on his butt cheek.
How painful is it to get hit hard on the hip?
Very painful, especially when you're as tired as these guys should be.
I'd say that Trinidad's putting on a remarkable performance.
I can't wait to see the song. Let me hear the song though. What you talking about?
At this level of intensity after such a long layoff.
I think there are two remarkable performances going on. Trinidad is landing 60% of his punches, which is astonishing. Mayorga has thrown 512 punches, which is almost equally as astonishing.
Trinidad is not wasting punches. He's being very development tonight.
All-out attack from Mayorga.
Yep, Trinidad stopped his momentum. 8th round. Trinidad still on his toes, moving back, changing angles.
Line shot by Mayorga. Trinidad trying that uppercut, which has been so devastatingly accurate.
Mayorga with a triple hook, throwing punches.
He's gotten his second win.
It doesn't appear he's gotten his second win. In this round, for the first time, he's not only out throwing Felix, out landing him. There. Trinidad stops it with two straight right
Yep, he's just letting him throw and punch himself out. Oh, that left came out of left field. Oh, left, right, left.
They're rapping like,
Yeah, he's like, look. Left to the body. Oh, man. Dropped him again. Look at Zav Judah, can't believe it. His buddy's on the ground.
Yeah, nowadays the referee is been stopped this time.
Yeah. Look at the guy. That's it. He's like, that's it. He got the money.
A few seconds before the ninth round.
Yeah, I don't like to keep talking about the ninth round.
Trinidad, 9th round knockout. Got a bonus 100,000 from Mayorga too.
If they would made it past this round, he would have.
Well, they bet knockout for knockout. You know, he kept saying he could do it, so they bet 100,000. So it comes out of Mayorga's purse. He got to pay Trinidad that 100,000. Like he said, this is real. This is a contract. Told you that power was real. He talking about, oh, he yeah, oh, he wrapped his gloves, the hands crazy. No way. This ain't no, what's his name? Y'all tried to compare him to, what's his name? The one that had the bricks on his hand that fought Cotto.
He's still trying to stay up, and he went down from a very short right hand again.
And then the third time, Mayorga goes down to avoid further punishment. And that was probably enough to convince Smoker that, well, he's had enough.
And at this point, I think...
Oh, that's Antonio Margarito. Yeah.
He had no stimulus punches. He was just making it out the punches. There's right hand, left up coming in.
Oh, that's Zav. That's the New York Knicks.
Yeah, New York Knicks.
Marbury and Marbury and Jamal Crawford. They had just came there.
This is supposed to make an impressive 20th defense. Here he goes.
Is there a smarter finisher in the sport than Felix Trinidad?
There's not a gutsier finisher in the sport than Felix Trinidad.
He took a lot of good shots from Mayorga. And finally got Mayorga to go down 3 times in the 8th round, the first 3 times.
Bernard Hopkins won it. There it is.
And a resounding
Like Marbury, then they were all for.
Yeah, they were all going for Mayorga.
Player, right?
And he took a big fight.
The next basketball player.
Yeah, that's Jamal Crawford.
Crawford.
Yep. So they were all going for Mayorga.
They probably lost money.
Yeah, they did.
Referee Steve Snyder steps in and calls a halt to this contest at 2 minutes, 39 seconds of round number 8. The winner by knockout victory, Thomas Caballeros de Cuba, Puerto Rico.
Let's take a look at final CompuBox numbers for one of the most devastating displays of power punching in the recent history of the sport. Felix Trinidad landing 149 more punches, throwing 104 less. Look at the connect percentage. And Mayorga, sure, he's an easy target because his arms are wide and free and he's swinging, but you got to step up inside of all that to land those punches.
Yes, you do. That is for sure. She gonna show tonight what a little bit of rest can do for a good fighter.
Look at the power bar statistics. 218 out of 329. This is after a 2.5-year layoff against an opponent regarded as maybe the most dangerous opponent Trinidad could possibly have been in against.
He threw 329, landed 218.
He throws
66% accuracy.
Gave him a chance to land 2/3 of his power shots. Virtually incredible. Larry Merchant stands by with Felix Trinidad.
Thank you very much, Jim. Congratulations, Tito. Have you ever been in that sort of a long, tough, hard firefight?
Estado tú en una pelea así larga y fuerte y difícil. Anterior, estar en una pelea tan fuerte como esta.
Sí, estaban en peleas anteriores fuertes y gracias a Dios, pues, nuevamente otra pelea fuerte, pero dominé desde principio a fin.
Yeah, I've been in tough long wars before, and but I dominated this fight.
Were you surprised that
That's
he
when
was
they had
able
phones,
to take
camera
so
phones.
many of
Right.
Where's the
Me
camera?
sorprendió
Yeah.
que él pudo aguantar tantos de los golpes fuertes que tú le diste.
Se sabe que era un peleador que aguanta mucho golpe. Se dejó dar de mí y aguantó los golpes, pero fue peor para él.
But we know that he can take a good punch, and I gave him a lot of punches, and he took a lot of my punches, but that was bad for him.
early in the fight. He seemed
My God, my friend don't like the way Torres translates.
determined to be patient.
He don't think he translates well.
Would prevail.
Temprano en la pelea, él fue agresivo, estuvo encima de ti.
He was like, Trinidad wasn't saying that at all, man.
Con calma.
Sí, y gracias a Dios nos salió bien todo. Pero el Mayorga es un peleador fuerte.
Yeah, that was our plan. We wanted to be cool, calm, and then our plan was worked out perfectly.
Did he ever hurt you?
¿Y alguna vez te hirió, te dolió?
Bueno, en realidad, la única caída, pero creo para mí que no fue caída, pero bueno, se contó y está bien, es válida.
Not really, but there was a knockdown, which wasn't really a knockdown, but it was called a knockdown, so it was legit.
You hit him many shots right on the head, but it seemed that the one shot you landed in the body was the beginning of the end. Did you see that?
Tú le diste muchos golpes en la cabeza, y de todos esos golpes que en la cabeza casi no le hacía nada, pero cuando le pegaste al cuerpo, ese fue el golpe. ¿Sabías tú que lo había dañado en eso?
Sí, en realidad pues el destino me envió a que le pegara el cuerpo y así lo hice. Un peleador lastimado abajo, le das arriba y se acaba.
My corner told me to go to the body, and that's what I did, because I know that a body shot will hurt you.
It surprised a lot of people that you were able to fight at such an intense pace after a 2.5-year layoff. Did you ever feel that this was just sprinting instead of running a marathon, which you have done?
Me sorprendió mucha gente que tú pudiste sostener una pelea como la hiciste, pero es como tú, un atleta que eres en un sprint, tú sabías que podías mantener ese ritmo.
Sí, sabía que veníamos a mantener el ritmo y gracias a Dios, a mi disciplina, puedo hacer lo que hice.
Yeah, I knew that I can keep that pace up, and thanks to my discipline, I did what I did.
Were you a different fighter after 2.5 years away than you were when you fought Hopkins, and in what way?
Eres tú un peleador diferente después de 2 años y medio de tu retiro, de cuando peleaste con Hopkins, y si es así, ¿en qué forma?
Bueno, en realidad pues practicamos bastante en boxeo, llavear, moverme hacia un lado y soy un peleador completo. Diferente y completo.
We practiced a lot. We went for the techniques, the bobbing and weaving, moving side to side. I'm a complete fighter.
Who does this complete fighter prefer to fight next? Would you want to get revenge against Bernard Hopkins, or would you want to get presumably the biggest money against Oscar De La Hoya?
¿Con quién quisiera este boxeador completo pelear próximamente? ¿Quisieras una venganza contra Hopkins o quisieras más dinero y pelear con Oscar De La Hoya?
Bueno, en realidad, y como le dije, he dicho anteriormente, voy a ir a reunirme con Don King y le diré qué es lo próximo para mí. El que venga, yo lo voy a ganar.
Like I said before, we're going to get together with Don King, and whoever it is, we'll let you know.
Thank you and congratulations again, Tito.
Quiero un mensaje, por favor,
Yeah,
señor.
what's the message?
Quiero enviar un mensaje a toda mi familia allá en Puerto Rico.
To all the family in Puerto Rico,
Quiero también enviar un saludo a toda la gente de Florida que están viendo esta pelea, a todos
all
ustedes.
the family in Florida that are watching this fight,
Y por último, enviar un saludo a toda mi gente de Santoga, a Ángel,
and then all the people in St.
a Roberto y a Julian Jackson.
and Julian Jackson. Thank you.
See, and Julian Jackson, the hardest hitter in that division.
All right, and here's a look at Ricardo Mayorga, who elected to leave the ring without being interviewed by our Larry Merchant. Mayorga disappointed and perhaps a bit battered after taking all those punches from Trinidad. Perhaps an intelligent choice to just move on back to the locker room where doctors will examine him. After all, what do you say? Well, you heard Larry Merchant asking Tito the critical question about a potential rematch with Bernard Hopkins 3 years ago, Roy. Tito did not seem big enough or good enough to box with Bernard Hopkins. Could it be different now?
Yes, it could be different now. The layoff did good. It recharged his body, gave him a chance to regroup, get himself back together. It's very difficult to stay at the top of this game and maintain for so many years without giving yourself a break. People don't realize when you're on top of your game, you got to be on top of your game. You don't get time to rest. So when he fell to Hopkins, he went and took some time out and rested, got himself back together. Tonight, he looks better than I've seen him in the last 6 years, I think.
And how amazing is that in light of the 2.5-year layoff?
That's really very amazing, but it goes to show you that the layoff was something that was a necessity for Trinidad. So that shows fighters that sometimes you got to lay off and give yourself a break. You can't go at that constant pace and just continuously go and go and go. You kill yourself.
And if all of this should lead ultimately to a second battle between Hopkins and Trinidad, certainly Larry Merchant, Trinidad gave Bernard something to think about with the display of greater boxing skills in the second half of this fight.
Jim, the only near parallel I can draw to what Tito did tonight is that he retired at the age of 29 of his own accord, which is almost unprecedented in boxing, and came back 2.5 years later and showed that he may have many of his best, biggest fights still ahead of him. Sugar Ray Robinson at the age of 31 took a couple of years off, hoping to become an entertainer, came back and had many of the great fights of his career. So while other giants are retiring and defeated, it looks like Tito will be here for a while to give us more thrills and spills.
The Stars had been retiring.
I never understood why they gave Roy a microphone. This guy. Yeah, Trinidad got family in Florida, man. I mean, it's a ton of Trinidadians out there. Oh, most of them in Miami. He's got family in Miami. Yeah, he's got a kid in Miami, I think.
Costas, I know the Ryder Cup is exciting, but this was really something, wasn't it?
I think, with all due respect to my friends at NBC, this was a bit more exciting tonight. And Jim Lampley put it well with De La Hoya and Roy Jones Jr. in eclipse, at least for the moment. Boxing fans waiting for a new star or the return of an old star. Ring rust? What ring rust? What a performance.
It was a great performance. A lot of fireworks in there. Felix Trinidad really showed the world, you know, if a guy's strong in the head, that means he's weak in the body. If he's strong in the body, that means he's weak in the head. But he went.
I don't know why they gave Lennox Lewis a microphone. Lennox, I don't know why they gave Lennox. That's how he got fired. Lennox, they had to let him go. All he used to do is get drunk.
You must give Ricardo Mayorga credit for standing in there and taking it and scarcely ever backing up. Almost anybody else would have gone out much sooner. But the night belonged to Trinidad. He was awesome in terms of how sharp he was.
I'll tell you what, the two years layoff really did a good job with him because he really sat back and watched other boxers performing.
He said Trinidad got family in Kissimmee too. Said Trinidad got family in Kissimmee too.
In the ring after the fight, Larry Merchant posed the question. He had put it a bit differently when we met with the fighters yesterday. He said, Do you take on Hopkins, a man who has beaten you, the only man to beat you, for $12 million? This is assuming the victory, which then ensued over Mayorga. You take on Hopkins for $12 million, or do you go for maybe $20 million and try and beat De La Hoya again? And Trinidad was coy, which I guess is appropriate, and said
He ended up fighting Winky Wright because Hopkins wouldn't fight him. Winky Wright. Because Hopkins wouldn't give him the rematch.
There is a little problem with the relationship between Bernard Hopkins and Don King, and legal proceedings which are pending. But
So it was like another 2 years, like a year and a half, rather, before another fight.
The thing that really separates that, that can get everything together, it's just money. That solves all problems.
Did the roar of the crowd make it that much?
Hopkins didn't want to lose.
I'll tell you,
HBO wanted to fight. The HBO put up the money. Hopkins didn't want to do it.
a reminder of what they used to
He was a coward.